Mm-hmm. Mm.
Did you like any of your daughter's ex?
So, am I good enough for your daughter? In my situation, I am not good enough at all. Huh?
Did you like any of your daughter's exes better than Casey?
Definitely not. He's honest, he's hardworking, he's not in the country illegally.
I need another
Hi.
camera.
I am
For
Brian.
fuck's sake.
Brian is my son-in-law. He's married to one of my daughters.
Ooh.
I am married to Eileen's son, Jimmy.
Casey is my daughter-in-law.
Married to her son, her wonderful son.
All right, so this video is in
I don't care about the goddamn freaking sponsorship. Damn. Eddie Murphy? Hold on.
modern love amid culture clashes, societal expectations, and generational differences. Today I'll be asking you about your relationship.
I don't care.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It's becoming a norm, no more trust in our relationships. That is true.
How did she meet your son?
Oh, that was really interesting. He was the teacher, and she was a student.
He was like the manager of the training portion of a previous job that I had. I made a friend in my training class. She's like, oh, he's friends with my dad. So I went to her Facebook, found her dad, went through his Facebook, and then I found Jimmy and sent him a friend request. I guess you.
So you're saying that she just was investigating. She was an investigator. Interesting. Work for the FBI. Since you're doing all that investigating.
You say I was kind of thirsty, but.
What was your first impression of her?
My first impression, she was very shy, kind of awkward.
What do you think Alicia said?
I think she was a little bit nervous to meet me, kind of probably had some kind of like stereotypes in her head.
How would I say this? Typical white woman. They're more right-sided, if I would say.
I've said some things that
That's
were like a little
racist.
bit controversial, and she's like, oh, I don't really agree with that.
What was your first impression of Pastor Kelly?
I was a little bit nervous.
You know, the church in general has done a lot of harm to folks, particularly in the LGBTQ community.
I mean, like, he's talked about, like, how in his early
right?
years, like, he had, like, more
I don't know.
hatred, especially
might be
towards queer
Hispanic.
people, but he's definitely progressed past that.
Were you nervous?
Oh, yeah. Like, who the fuck would be nervous? I mean, especially when you've only been talking / like dating them for 2 weeks.
I assessed, I would say. You're just sizing that person up. Is this a good fit for your child, you know?
When I first met him, he just seemed totally lost.
I was like working at a
Totally
ski resort
lost.
in the winter and like taking people on kayak tours in the summer. And she was like, you know, you should be with somebody that has a future, basically.
Is this real, or is this guy just intending on just fooling her? Mothers, we
Yeah.
worry more about our daughters, because a guy can pull his pants up and walk off. A girl can be left carrying the bag. You know, I'm thinking the worst.
Yeah, that is actually facts. I'm not gonna lie. But sometimes you gotta give the guy the chance. Man.
Who did you expect your daughter to bring home?
I think tall, blonde, football player-ish.
Everybody expected a sexy, like Latin dude.
Did you expect him to bring home a black partner?
That didn't surprise me. He grew up mostly in Florida. At times, he was the only white kid on the football team.
I don't think they expected a Hispanic alt woman.
I expected her to be with a man. Like, I imagined her marrying a man. But when I saw them together, it was like, I knew that they were meant for each other. As I'm growing older, I'm becoming more accepting and open-minded, and she's a part of
See?
that.
That's
Were there
what
any
we
red
need.
flags when you first met your mother-in-law?
Definitely no red flags with her. She probably had red flags with me, just the fact that the end game of our relationship would be like me taking her daughter away.
Brian came in May and just took her.
Whoa. Whoa. Came in you? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sid and I eloped. My parents were there. Sid's mom wasn't there.
They got married a couple of days after my birthday, and I was so sad.
What's something you don't like about your son-in-law?
He wouldn't ask for her hand in marriage from us. He said it wasn't ours to give to him. We've got over it, it's fine now, but I just thought it was an honorable thing to do, to ask for her hand in marriage, but it's fine.
What's one thing you think she might not like about you?
I always have like a lot going on, so maybe like I just be doing too much.
Sometimes maybe Casey drinks a little bit too much sometimes.
Well, drinking is.
Do you think they've had sex in your home?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think Eileen heard us one time. It was like, ugh, awkward.
Do you think they've had sex in your home?
It's a good possibility. I don't know.
Do you think in your room?
Better not be.
No.
Okay.
I'd be so scared.
Did you like any of your daughter's
That's
exes better than Casey?
Definitely not. He's honest, he's hardworking, he's not in the country illegally.
What are some
Nah, that's gotta be racist. That is racist as fuck. Ain't no way that she just said that. Not in the country illegally?
some sort of cultural differences between you and your
Ain't
mother?
no way.
With my family, if I got in trouble, like that was it. I wouldn't get another chance. My mother-in-law just like understands that shit happens and she's always gonna be there for you regardless. Like she's down.
I learn a lot from Rachel. LGBT community politics, language. I just didn't grow up with it. I think that's where I have an opportunity to ask questions, and Rachel's very patient with me.
Like, I can tell that he's changed, and I can tell that he's, like, really thought about things. He makes a really big effort to, like, make sure everybody feels accepted.
camera died.
I really value that.
Did you ever meet Brian's parents?
Not yet.
My folks wrote a letter to Sid's mom. Hey, welcome to the family. Joy was like deeply offended by it.
I thought I'm going to go
I don't know.
overboard. I'm going to write to them. So I wanted to know what sort of parents they were. Having my daughter all itched up here, why is she out here? And the letter wasn't a very nice letter.
It was horrible.
Have both sets of parents met?
Oh, yeah. Eileen hosted her St. Patty's Day party. It's alcohol everywhere. Oh my God.
Her family came and just intermingled so well. My husband loves her mother, and her grandmother's really a hoot. It was like an easy fit.
I think we went down to Las Vegas.
We went to Maestro's and turned up and spent $1,000. It was lit.
$1,000
Were you nervous at all
though?
to meet his family?
No, his sisters were afraid of us getting together because, like, they're a Democrat and we're Republican, but we got along.
No, but the fact that you just said that. The fact that she just said that, I don't respect you. Came into this country like not illegally. What the fuck?
Great. It was like they've been in our family for years, so it was. We still talk to them and text message frequently, so it was good.
Do you like your kid's partner?
Yes, I do. Very much so.
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't spend time with her like I do if I didn't.
Yes, I do. I think she's fun. She spent Christmas with us this year. We all dressed up in matching pajamas, which is something that her family had done. And so we kind of took on a little bit of her traditions with our family, and it made it so much fun.
Yes, I love Brian. Yeah. He's very educated, understanding, and he sees things for what they are.
As soon as she saw that we were like good and happy together, she's been really supportive.
And he realized
wish
that
I
my
had
concern was mainly about Sidoni. I'm now on Brian's side, saying, Sidoni, you can't speak to him like that.
Absolutely love her.
I think the big thing was Jimmy seemed really happy. If they're themselves and they're not afraid to be themselves with that person, then that makes you like that person even better.
Do you like your partner's parents?
I love my in-laws. We hang out with them quite frequently, and now that we're old.
Well, you might want to watch this video about what she said about you. And then you may switch up your mind about loving your in-laws. Damn.
Older, it's more of like a, feels like hanging out with a friend, like an older friend when we're hanging out.
I do. I love them a lot. I'm telling you now, I really lucked out with my in-laws. I really did.
Do you think they'll be together forever?
God, I hope so.
If you know you can say a stupid thing and disgrace yourself and the whole internet. That's so facts, dude. Oh, this is just some more stuff from Netflix. We don't need that. Let's see what the comments are saying, and then I'm pretty much gonna end the stream. Hold on. Let me do this. Boom. Boom. Got it. See? He's not in the like, why? Yeah. Why would you say that? That's so messed up. That is so messed up. Like, let me see. Cause she's a Republican. Mm. That's upsetting, bruh. That is upsetting.